Welcome back to another Push Me devlog. This is episode 2, and if you missed the last one, link down below. Now let's get into it. Oh, wait, the game is on Steam, so go wishlist, it really helps us out. Link down below. Last time we implemented characters, customizations, levels, and more. But here's the issue. The level art sucks. At least it doesn't meet the standards of the player. So pretty much the first step we need to take is redo most of the art. Luckily, I have been able to use Skillshare to actually learn art from professionals, and Skillshare have kindly sponsored this video. Skillshare is a great platform where you can learn new skills such as art, game design, programming, and more. It is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your own creativity. The platform is made specifically for learning, so there is no annoying ads, meaning you can stay focused. I have been taking this class by Daniel Scott on Adobe Illustrator, which has helped me a lot in understanding the program and how to make my art better. I'm not too good at art, so the course has been very useful. Now, the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link down below will receive a free premium membership so that you can explore your creativity. Also, right now you can get the annual membership for less than $10 a month, which is great. So thank you, Skillshare. So with all the knowledge I needed, I got to work and created 4 brand new levels. We have the default plains. This was the old one for the record. A deserted desert. This fishing dock. And a factory. I personally think the art looks better and fits the game more nicely. If you have any ideas for the 2 remaining levels, please leave me a comment down below. Also, the factory level has 2 new mechanics. First of all, we have these hanging platforms. They will move if something heavy drops on them or if you actually run on top of them, which is an extra addition. We also added conveyor belts to them, which makes the level slightly more difficult but more interesting. We're basically planning on adding extra features to different levels to make them slightly different. Of course, the layout for every level is different, but having an extra feature really seals the deal. So me and Avery also implemented new items. We have this magnet item that will charge and then reverse gravity for a short period of time. We also have a teleporter item that works like an ender pearl. Basically, you can throw it, and wherever it lands, you will TP there. And we added another obstacle, which is landmines / dynamite. We're still figuring it out. So to use items in the game, you can pick something up, hold a button, and aim where to throw it. The issue is that this method is super janky and basically doesn't work on keyboard, so we needed a way to implement a new throwing system just for keyboard players. I basically did this weird thing of determining what player uses the keyboard, and Avery implemented a new throwing method for that player. So now the keyboard user will use a mouse to aim instead of the keyboard. This makes more sense and gives you more precision. I also added this menu to show the user the controls. You can basically flick through it, showing you the different control schemes. And originally we were going to make it so the player can change the controls, but with the input system that we are using, it makes it very annoying to implement, so we bailed on that idea. Okay, so the goal of our game is to push other players into lava. The way you do this is by diving into the other player or using items to do so. But we wanted to add another method of doing so, which is why we added punching. Players will be able to punch others, which will result in them being knocked back. The mechanic is finished, but we haven't added any particles or juicy things. So it kinda looks flat, but don't worry, we'll have that done soon, I promise. Now see, I'm a fan of wall climbing. I think it's a really cool thing, so we implemented it. The player will be able to grab onto a wall and jump up it. They can even slide down if they want to. This makes the game more interesting and allows for some really clutch saves, which is pretty cool. Apart from that, I got a lot of suggestions from my previous video. So firstly, thank you guys, I really appreciate it. One of which said not to have lava in every level, but things like toxic waste, oil, water, etc. So for the fishing dock I added water, and for the factory I added oil. And that's about it right now. Both me and Avery also started creating some sound effects. What? Yeah. I also wanted to create some music, but I can't make music, so I guess I'm probably gonna have to buy some or hire someone. And I guess that's pretty much all we did. Of course, we had a few bugs to fix and made some internal changes, but that's boring and no one really wants to hear about that. I also got a bunch of people saying that I should have linked the Steam link last video, but the thing is, Steam took ages reviewing my tax info and I just wasn't ready for the previous video. But it's now available, it got approved a few days ago, so if you want to wishlist the game, which I would highly recommend and I would be really appreciative if you did so, there is a link down below for that. Something I also want to clarify is a lot of people were confused how to play this game if you're not in the same household. Well, basically we are going to be using the Steam Remote feature. This basically means you can be across the world from your friends and still play the game. All you have to do is launch the game and invite your players to join through the Steam Remote Play thing, which I will show you how to do in another video when we get that implemented. That way, it's like the impression that you're playing online, but you're actually just playing locally through a LAN server. Final few things, I'm planning on getting a website created and making some more regular updates on my Twitter. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure to follow me on there. Links down below for all of that. Final thing guys, if you have any cool ideas, leave a comment, it really helps us out and we might implement your ideas. Also, check out Skillshare down below and get your free premium trial today. Thanks a lot to my Patreons, Smokin' Vita, TARDIS IT Guy, Atomic Punk, and Manalis, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!